What's going on YouTube? My name is Justin and welcome to another video. In this video, we're going to be discussing some of the best tips that I have to be able to save more money. And as always, before we get into it, please give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already. And if any other tips or just anything in general comes to your mind during the duration of this video, put it down in the comment section below and have a discussion with me and other people. Now let's get into the topic. I do want to note that being on a budget is going to help you a lot when it comes to implementing these tips as well, because it just kind of helps you know even more where all of your money is going, where it's coming in from. It just helps you squeeze out a little bit more money to help save a little bit more money. So this video is not about budgets, but I thought I'd mention it. And I do have a video on budgets and I'll put a link to it down in the description so you can check it out after this video. So the first tip isn't really a tip when it comes to where you can find money to save, but it's having an actual goal and a plan on achieving this goal to saving. This to me is the foundation in which saving money really builds from. Having a destination and a map to get you to that destination helps you from just wandering around aimlessly going about your financial life and trying to save money when you can, because you have an actual plan that you're going to be following to get to that goal. The next tip seems very elementary, and it's that the quickest way to save money is to stop spending so much money. It sounds incredibly simple, but it's one of those behavioral things when it comes to money that people are so resistant to changing this aspect of their life. Because a lot of people, when you start to tell them they need to spend less money, it almost seems like you're attacking their social life or whatever life they have, and it means that they can't have fun anymore, when that's entirely not the case. To me, spending less money means being a little bit more creative with the ways that I spend my time and my money on doing fun things. The next tip I have is implementing the 24 to 48 hour rule when it comes to purchases. The 24 to 48 hour rule really just means that if you have an urge to purchase something, you wait it out and decide if you actually want it after a day or two. A lot of times when we have time to think, we might even forget that we even wanted the thing. A lot of the purchases that we're making are pretty much just done on impulse, and we forget that we even wanted the thing a couple days later. I've personally implemented this into my life for quite some time now, and I can say probably about 95% of the things that I've considered impulsing, I didn't even want after a day or two. It was just one of those things that you see when you're walking down the aisle at a store and you go, that would be awesome to take home. And then once you really think about it, you don't even want it. It's just kind of something that you think would be cool in the moment, and you're stoked that you see it and you're like, I gotta have it. But then again, you just don't really want it after you've thought about it. So now that you've thought about it for a day or two, if you still want the thing and it fits within the confines of your budget and it fits within your lifestyle, then go ahead and buy it. I mean, you want it, but the whole point is to try and save money and not really spend money on things that we don't really need. So if you still want it after a day or two, just go get it. The next tip is one that a lot of people actually do, and it's that you should be using cash for your purchases and saving the change. I actually personally know quite a few people that implemented this into their life, and they actually use this as a sort of a self-indulgence savings fund. At the end of the year, they take all the change that they've saved over the course of the year and they just kind of buy something for themselves. I really don't think this method of saving should be overlooked. It's incredibly simple, and it's not saving a ton at one time, but over the course of a year or multiple years, this amount of money can really snowball. It's as simple as, say, taking a purchase that cost you $19.51, and then you split the difference up to the next dollar of 49 cents, and you save that 49 cents. And you do that with every single purchase you make using cash, and you're just sitting there saving money passively, essentially, and that can really add up. Now, actually, this method of saving is one that some banks even use. The last bank that I used, they actually did this with their checking account. Is when you used your debit card, it would round it up to the nearest dollar, split the difference with the cost of the purchase, and automatically save that into your savings account, which I thought was really cool. The next method of saving extra money is shopping around for the best gas prices. This is a method that I personally use within my own life, and by doing it now for a couple years, I've narrowed it down to some of the best gas stations that I can go to around me, so that I'm usually always getting some of the lowest prices, if not the lowest. An example of this is I've found in different areas of where I'm going to be during my daily life where the lowest priced gas stations are. And I actually found today, the day of this filming, a gas station at $2.05 per gallon of gas. While where I was going by work, it was $2.37. $2.37 per gallon of gas. It was a 32-cent savings just by shopping around and trying to find cheaper gas stations. Now, it's not a lot of savings at once, but by not spending as much money on gas over the long run, that's more money you can put towards whatever you're saving for. The final tip is one that I hope a lot of people are doing, and I do know a good amount of people that already do it, and it is to automate your savings. Setting up a recurring savings plan makes it incredibly easy to save because you don't even feel like you're saving. One of the issues a lot of people have when it comes to savings is it feels like they're losing their money because they're not just freely spending it on whatever they want right then and right there. Now, if your employer doesn't have like direct deposit or something where you can tell them to put X amount of dollars or a certain percentage from the base pay into an external account, you can really just set up some sort of recurring savings plan in your checking account or whatever account that the money is going to be deposited into, and have that transferred every pay period to another account. So thank you so much for checking out this video. I hope you come back for another one, but in the meantime, give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're notified when I release another video. Also, if anything came to your mind, again, put it down in the comment section below and have a conversation. We'll see you in the next one.